Go on, sort of line here, boys.
So just 2 lines?
Yeah, let's get a
back
sharp
up.
NCO out there, making this look nice, guys, please. Us 2 lines,
Hey,
forward facing in front.
Yeah, I pushed out for some reason.
Yeah, just join the end, mate. Join the end. Perkins, you'll find that, mate. Just push forward a little bit so you're in line with doors. There we go, boys.
Yeah, second line, try and be in line with Helios.
Tristan, drop back a bit, mate. There we go.
Nice one, Zip. If you drop to the left of the line so the blues are on the left, please. We're the junior element flying.
I'm glad I'm not behind Abrat now. He had some serious wind.
Yeah, it was a kind of wall for you.
Jammer.
Looking good, guys. Won't be long now. Thanks for your patience. Just waiting for a few people to connect and enable their D6 pack, etc.
Hey, Jammer, you're alive. Come on.
Right, gentlemen, I think we're almost all here. Let me know when you're ready to start, Mars or Helios, when you're happy.
Yeah, ready when you are.
Cryptic villain.
Suspicious by the, we're ready to start. Weirdo starts.
Okay, gentlemen, we're going to go live. This is live. So, good evening, first of all, to everyone that's here in attendance this evening. Really means a lot to everybody. I'd like to welcome you all to the official pre-deployment 6 ceremony. It's been a long and steady road this year, guys. I've seen some people come and go, and we have lost, some good friends along the way. I do stand here before you today, not as your in-game lieutenant colonel or head admin of this community, but as a seasoned veteran of this fine community, somebody that's fought long and hard alongside many of you over the years. Someone that has seen reality gaming develop and grow into one of the largest, most well-established, recognized milsim communities in the world. And it's something to be really proud of. With a solid reputation for delivering consistent, enjoyable operations for our members every single weekend. And that achievement has been really cemented this year. Like any large organization, gents, we really rely on our members to keep our community on track. So I want to thank every one of you, from the new recruits that we've got standing in front of us today, right up to the senior staff and the devs. If reality gaming was easy, if this thing that we do here week in, week out was easy, quite frankly, everyone would be doing it. So we truly have a great pool of talented, resourceful staff and members that make me very proud with their selfless sacrifices. So big pat on the back to you all guys. Turning up every single week and doing what you do makes the magic happen. Now, as most of you do know, as I'm sure, reality gaming has a very proud history of creating large-scale dynamic campaigns that are unique to this specific community. We've created a highly skilled international task force that responds to conflicts all over the world. This highly motivated and dedicated organization had previously been deployed to the jungles of Africa, to the lush plains of Italy and Greece, the freezing Arctic, and the scorching deserts of Pakistan, Iraq, and Iran. Growing as an organization every step of the way, you, in front of me, are now about to embark on one of the most anticipated events at Reality Gaming. Operation Crimson Dragon will see Task Force RG deployed to face its most dangerous threat yet. So we're going to be fighting in unfamiliar terrain, unfamiliar weapon systems, surrounded by what is at this time an unknown enemy. And you and your RG brothers are going to be responsible for dealing with unique challenges and decisions that have repercussions for the man standing next to you. So Milsim excellence and immersion are the cornerstone of our deployments. The entire task force commit themselves to 4 weeks of giving everything they've got, acting out everything they have learned, making this game our own reality, feeling real fear and experiencing real adrenaline, and knowing that your choices within the deployment have consequences. So your performance as a soldier and as a leader within the group will be scrutinized. Your skill, your bravery and valor will be rewarded. Your combat deaths will be logged. Your gear and ammo will be precious, so take good care of your resources. For many of us, we're going to be a long way from home, and for some of you, you're defending your country. But regardless of your nationality, we've been sent to Russia as part of our ongoing obligations to defend our global interests within this area, and I expect all of you to get the job done. Following 4 weeks of battle ahead of us, there will be an official awards ceremony on the 4th of October 2015. And at this official event, much like this one, we'll be awarding well-earned promotions, merits, unit citations, as well as conducting all the raffles and giving away prizes, and really just celebrating and congratulating ourselves on 4 weeks of excellent operations. The Grand Champion for D6 will be announced, as well as the winner of the RG Grand Prize. So that being said, gentlemen, as a veteran of reality gaming, as a friend of yours and a brother and a comrade, I wish you all a safe and successful deployment. Good luck and Godspeed. I'm going to hand you over now to your deployment commander, who will address you with regards to his pre-deployment speech. Thank you very, very much, gentlemen. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be standing in front of you here today and to be embarking on this deployment with you. Thank you again.
Thank you, Andrews. It's a good point. Someone just messaged me and said, how do we clap? That's a very good point. I have no idea. Firstly, just very quickly, if I sound a little bit different than normal tonight, it's because I'm harbouring an almighty case of man flu. So if I go quiet, it's probably because I'm choking to death. So just to warn you. Still, we carry on. Before I start, we did have a couple of promotions as well. Recruit Squeaks. Recruit, is it Sergento? Is that how you say your name? Not sure if you're here today. And Recruit Williams. Sergento isn't here, okay. Well, Squeaks and Williams for completing 2 trainings and 2 operations. I hereby promote you to private. Well done, guys.
Good job, guys.
Hey, congratulations.
Really
Congratulations.
boys. You're now free to apply to any of the spots you wish.
Thank you very much.
So Andrews wanted me to say a few words at the beginning of this deployment. I can't actually remember a speech before, but maybe this will be a new passage of rite or a tradition for deployments. And due to my voice, I will try and keep it a little bit short tonight. So for me, it's going to be a complete honour to command through the D6 deployment. It wasn't something I was planning on, just something that happened really. That said, it will be a privilege to help organise such a diverse and multinational clan over the coming weeks. Because really that's what we do in command. We organise and we facilitate. We make sure the sections are in correct place so they can achieve the objects basically set for us. Those sections make sure the teams are in the correct position. Those teams eliminate the enemy. It's not commanders that ultimately win the battles. It's those at the front with rifles and grenades and bandages. It's the guys who fly in the resupply crates and the reinserts, or it's the ones that scout the enemy and call down fire on their heads. They're the ones that really win us the battles. It requires teamwork, coordination, and communication, and skill from all corners of RG really to complete the missions that we dish out every Sunday. And we do so with members from far and wide. I have to say, sometimes I forget just how many countries we represent as a community and how well we operate within it. Such varied people from such varied lives with vastly different day-to-day routines, all with a common interest, who come together to play Arma under one roof. And I have to say, it amazes me how well such a community can operate and how effective we can be. Each of us individual, really, with our own story. Each of us raring for that fight. So I ask you, are you ready? If not, redouble your efforts, because deployment's here. Eyes of the Arma community will be watching us over these coming weeks. How we perform, how we operate, how devastating we are. We all have our part to play, from a lieutenant colonel watching over the battlefield to a recruit in the foxhole. And if you are a recruit, desperately clutching your automatic rifle, bricking it that you don't know what to do in your first deployment mission, or how best to integrate into and support your squad, or your section, or your task force, but let me tell you this. You are the most important member of RG. You are the future of RG. You are the future commanders of RG. Maybe one day, having the privilege of standing up in front of our members, coming up with a overly dramatic speech. You never know. And I'll tell you, if you are that recruit, then you are in exactly the same position I was 2 years ago. Recruit Mars, clutching his AR, marching into Takistan Death Valley, and knowing nothing except I wanted to be part of something bigger and better in the Arma community. Because that's what RG is, it's a community. We play Milsim just in a way you cannot achieve on your own, or in public servers. We achieve goals that rely on other members for help to complete, and other sections with help to support. We're a team. All the people are important. It's what makes what we do possible. So today, like Andrew said, we're embarking on the pinnacle of our community Milsim calendar. A 4-week story-driven deployment that will be our best yet. And we are changing to be a more Milsim fit as we complete our deployment objectives. Virtual lives are going to be important. Treat it as you would your own life. Lead as you would yourself. Now, are you ready to lead? Those under you are going to expect to be ready. In fact, they're going to demand it. From the top to the bottom. Are you ready to lead? You better be ready. You better be good. This deployment will be the most technically challenging and tactical deployment yet. It's going to be hard. We continue to stretch the boundaries of what multiplayer modded Arma 3 is capable of. Attention to detail is important, and you better have it. You better be willing to make decisions, sometimes without all the information you want. So get ready. Leadership is a gift given by those who follow. Each of us is a leader in some way, but whether you lead yourself, a team, a squad, or a section, you better be good. Each of us will make a difference to the outcome of this deployment. Victory and defeat is within the grasp of us all. And complete trust in each other is what will make us succeed. So I just want to thank you for being here today, for being good enough to be part of this reality gaming community, for helping each other achieve what more than we can individually, and for participating in D6. So keep your wits about you guys, and I will see you out there.
Well said,
That's all.
mate.
Nice.
Hooah.
Okay, gentlemen, so the next section of the ceremony will be inviting the section leaders up to address the task force and discuss perhaps what they've been doing this year, and really just to give a personal address to the task force. Thank you. So this is an optional thing, gentlemen. So within this delegation is, I believe, Locter, Caesar, Blackheart, and Slicey. So if you gentlemen would like to speak, please step up and do so now.
Thanks now.
I did see Blackheart join.
And fall off.
Did he?
And
There
he's
he
gonna-
is. Okay, we're just going to pause for Talon, so we give Blackheart refusal if we could. If anyone else wants to speak, well, Talon will be able to tell you whether they are going to shortly.
Thanks, Frederick. Locter is at the podium, so when you're ready, please, mate.
Back in a second.
Stage fright.
Can anybody hear Locter? Locter, we can't hear you. I think you're talking and we can't hear you, bud.
I heard his radio activate, and that was about it. And again.
Or does Sly want to lead us off? Highest ranking first, and then we'll descend in ranks. Seeing as Locter's got
Sounds
stage
good,
fright.
Caesar.
He's got gaffer tape on his mouth.
Slicey has turned up in ceremony this evening. I don't know whether he's had an opportunity to prepare something because of his schedule. Slicey, would you like to say a few words?
Hi guys, I had Skaver help me with my speech, so I won't keep you here more than 45 minutes.
Okay.
Good stuff.
As you know, I haven't been around much. I've got a new job which has taken up quite a lot of my time. So I'm going to be taking a slight back burner at RG. I've been here almost 2 years now. Actually, it must be coming up 2 years. Must be more than 2 years. And I just want to thank everybody that's part of RG. Basically, without you guys, you know, we wouldn't have Sunday nights, we wouldn't have Wednesday nights. And I just want to thank you guys for enriching my gaming experience. And, you know, as Mars said already, you know, being part of this community and putting on the sort of things that we put on a Sunday night is just amazing. You know, when I look down at each of you now, it's just amazing for me to think that there are 30, 40 people, you know, coordinated and standing fairly to attention. You know, and we can put that show on every Sunday. It's just amazing. So thank you guys. And you know, you haven't heard the last from me. I'll definitely be around helping behind the scenes, and hopefully I'll be around every few Sundays as well. Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you, Slicey. And I'd just like to say it's a much needed morale boost to the task force to see our major here in presence today and showing his support. So big thank you from everybody in the command staff for everything you've done for the task force this year, last year, and what you'll continue to do in the future, Slicey. Thank you very much. Okay.
Agreed. Yeah.
Is it working? Yep.
It's working.
Turn
up, so we
yourself
can
up.
hear you. Step forward, please. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I'm going to keep mine pretty short and aimed mainly at Gambler. This is obviously the 6th deployment that we've done here. Gambler forms the bulk of the people and the bulk of the force on the ground, and therefore it's kind of like the hinge on which everything else rests. So Gambler needs to be the best it can be for the deployment. Gambler has a long history during the deployments of performing well, doing everything that's ever been asked of it. There's been a number of great moments. We've had heroic defenses, excellently executed assaults, and moments of like individual courage, bravery, excellence. So all in all, I just want to remind everyone that, especially within Gambler, that you have to do your job. We've got a long tradition to uphold, and we don't want to be the first Gambler generation to kind of mess up in a deployment. So trust the people around you and just do the best that you can. And that's it.
Thank you, Locter.
Right, welcome everyone to D6. As you know, I'm not one for long speeches, mainly just orders and cursing people or the enemy. this is probably the most, I wouldn't say professional, but most organised and effective task force in the 4 deployments I've been in. And that's saying something. Isn't the largest. There has been a large one, but this completely wipes the floor with it. Talon's activity, their training, and just the organisation of 3 huge gambler squads, an organised platoon command with the best medics probably in the armour community, means that we cannot, as Doctor said, we cannot drop the ball in this deployment. This, as Mars said, the eyes of the armour community will be on us. We are one of the biggest communities out there, and Bohemia are clearly recognising that by inviting us to their events and publicising our media in their spot reps. So this is our chance to put us further on the armour community globe. We are one of the premier communities out there, and as you can see with all the recruits we're getting in, all the quality recruits coming through, who, as Mars said, could be future leaders, could be standing up here in a year's time, D7. We need to keep that flow coming. We need to maintain the standard of excellence that we've had at RG that's allowed it to prosper throughout Armour 2, and even more so in Armour 3. That's all.
Very well said, mate. Thank you very much, Caesar. Blackheart, if you're in attendance, would you like to say a few words, please?
Absolutely. Well, I'll start by apologising for being late. Some of you may know, but those who don't, my father had a bad accident about 3 weeks ago, and then I was involved in a car crash a week later, so he's not in a good way, so I'm looking up. But other than that, I mean, for the next deployment, focusing on Talon, we've had a massive restructure in Talon since the last deployment, and it's been a big trial, lots of ups and downs for Talon as a group, but I think that the rest of the community has really banded behind us and helped Talon to become this really fleshed out and strong fighting force now, which really shows in the dedication of the Talon members and the attendance that we've been showing recently. As for the other units, I think that Gambler is probably the strongest and most organised I've ever seen it. They also have the attendance, which has been absolutely stellar since the last deployment, so they need to be commended for that. And Vegas have been, at the point now, Vegas have never been a more effective fighting force. They are one of the strongest and most elite teams that I've seen in RG, and I'm glad that they're continuing to get stronger. Focusing on this deployment, I think that this is, echoing Caesar's words, going to be one of the most professional and organised deployments that RG's ever had, and I look forward to taking part in it.
Thanks very much, Blackheart. Yep, remain up here, please. Thank you. Okay, gentlemen, so that is the address from the section leaders. It's really been a long road this year. Sorry, let me step forward slightly. It has really been a long road this year, and I think that the section leaders reiterated exactly what everyone thinks and feels about what's coming up ahead of us and the current climate of the community. So without echoing their words, I'm going to move swiftly on to our awards and merits and really just some stats this year, and just talk about generally what RG's done and touch on some of the things that Caesar discussed there as well about the community achievements. So everyone needs to be aware the Reality Gaming Honour System is a means of rewarding individuals' personal bravery, achievement or service to the task force within our deployment. So outside of deployments, especially for some of you guys that have been here 7-8 months, we've had this whole award system that's never really been utilized or you've been able to achieve. But this whole thing opens up as we move into deployment, and there's a whole area of the community that we haven't really experienced or had a chance to utilize, as I've said. So what's coming up is there are several new ribbons for the awards to be won for this year. Please check out the awards page on the site. You'll see all of the different awards that can be won. Some of these are given for individual squad prowess, and a lot of these will be awarded directly by your NCOs through nominations. There'll be a nomination system afterwards. So everything you do in the game, guys, will be noticed, and those that go beyond the call of duty, hopefully we'll have video footage of that, we'll have documentation of that, we'll have evidence of that through testimony, and we can award those that earn those awards sufficiently. with regards to that, the whole system is in place to motivate you and help you to realize that, you know, we as the admins, we as the commanders of RG really want to kind of not put pressure on you to perform, but just bring out the best in you. The new ribbons for regular attendance are being added as well, which means that those that attend training, so Wednesdays, and attend multiple Sundays will be recognized as well. So we're going to be building that in, guys, and that's really a way of giving back on a more community level. But I do feel the external support, much like the real army, it's invaluable. Your attendance is just as important as what you do in the game, so that will be acknowledged. And then we're basically adding to the prize pool every single week. So the prize pool's open for nominations or donations with regards to what you guys want, and we can stick it in there. And as I mentioned before, post-deployment we'll be having that big raffle and giving away everything that's on the site. I just want to bore you all with a couple of stats, really to give you an idea of the magnitude of kind of what we're dealing with here at RG and what our external kind of focus is in terms of how people receive us. Our members between this year, the beginning of this year, we've made nearly 5,000 posts on the forums. I think a lot of those are in the staff sections and the officer sections of the site, really just you know, going over topics and trying to reach common ground and really trying to find the best method to move forward with certain things. The staff group do that really well, and I think it shows. So that post count alone, 5,000 posts in just a few months this year, has meant that, you know, we're getting shit done. We've had 436 verified members this year. Our site has quite stringent sign-up procedures. You need to confirm your email address and all sorts of things, go through captchas and stuff. So these things aren't bots. These are real individuals. These are people that play Arma, that are over 18, that have come to our site, enjoy, like what we do, sign up, want to be involved maybe in the future, or just really appreciate and like what we do and want to show fandom to it. So it's great to have people signing up. We've processed over 150 applications. So back to the staff group, this year from January to now, we've gone through more than 150 interviews. We've brought in so many people that have come and gone. Some people come into RG for just periods of 3 or 4 months, they leave and then they come back. We have around 150 enlisted active members on rotation. So some are here one part of the year, some are here the other, but we're always here keeping the light burning so that when you guys are ready and stable within your professional and family lives, that you've got somewhere you can come every weekend to have a great cracking Milsim experience. On social media, guys, I mean, we've got over 2,000 followers on Twitter, you know, 500 fans on Facebook, thousands of subs on YouTube. We've got 500,000 views on the YouTube channel for Reality Gaming now. None of this is monetized in any way. This is all just documentation. This is just video evidence and people liking and joining the community, showing support for it, and it really is a fantastic achievement. So I wish I could take full credit for this, but this is really what we do every week on a Sunday that generates this level of support. I merely help facilitate and organize all those services, so it's massive. And just last boring stats are, you know, we send about 30 gigabyte of data a month. That's not including download, that's just web traffic alone. The year so far, we've sent over 1,600 gig to people just viewing our pages and our videos and our achievements all through our website. And we get around 10K, you know, unique visitors on our site per month globally from all over the world. People that just stumble across Reality Gaming while they're searching the internet and searching for Arma content, find us, look at our pages, look at your achievements, look at our videos, look at our pictures, and just really, we make an impact. What we do here is visible to the outside world and visible very much to the people that run the game itself, as in Arma, Bohemia Interactive. This year alone, as part of our achievements, I had the honour, some of you might not be aware, to take part in the Make Arma Not War competition. I was a judge on the jury there, representing Reality Gaming, the only clan leader or community invited individual to take part on that panel. There was nobody else other than, you know, directors of this or, you know, editors of PC Gamer and these kind of individuals. So we really did shine within that. And although it took some work on my part to download the mods and get stuff done, I think the publicity we received from it mid-year was fantastic, and it did a great thing to put RG on the map. So, you know, sacrifices made behind the scenes to make this work. I won't go into any more detail on this. I've got a few other notes here about all the servers we've hosted, the fact that every month, bar from April this year, we've hit our targets every month for support. And for an exclusive closed community with several gates and hurdles to cross over to get into the game, we just do a fantastic job of keeping the pool fresh here, keeping our guys kitted up with the downloads and the mods. I just want to say on that note as well, before I forget, the mod packs that we produced this year, guys. I mean, fantastic work. This is all starting in the forums, getting feedback, and then it coming through to what people want, and then that materializing itself into a pack that's stable and can be used and relied on every single week. Massive achievement. Some communities do that as a community, and that's the sole reason they exist. And we do that as a sub part of running the milsim operations, conducting what we do every weekend. So, enormous achievements. Other than that, preserving the RG legacy. The teams are still here. Gambler, Vegas, Talon, High Roller. We have been in 6 deployments now together. This is going to be our 6th deployment. I've seen thousands of people join RG and take part in these deployments over the years. And as Caesar said, and as Blackheart said, this task force we've got now is the best. So let's rock it this year, guys, within deployment, and have a great time. So that's just some stats to give you an idea of the kind of grandiose magnitude of this community that we're involved in, and it's just getting bigger and bigger every single year. So moving swiftly on, we'll come to the agenda. Mars, I understand you had a few words you wanted to say with regards to the staff thanks and recognition. This part of the ceremony, gents, is open to all senior staff. So if you're a senior staff member on the forums and you'd like to say a few words, you could say a few words on the community end. Once again, this is optional, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Excuse me while I just check to death. I just wanted to say massive thanks to all the staff in the forums who help, especially take some of the dev load and a lot of the admin staff who are really kind of the unsung heroes of RG. They sit behind the scenes, process applications, do all the interviews, all that kind of stuff, sort out your XMLs. So much stuff goes on behind the scenes that most of us just don't even get a chance to notice. And it's because they're doing their job well that you don't notice it. If they didn't do it, RG would fall apart. So the reason RG runs so smoothly is because of the staff and the devs who work so hard behind the scenes, making sure that every Sunday there's something for you guys to come along and play. So yeah, so just special thanks to you. I don't know if there's any staff in particular who wants to say anything or any words. You're more than welcome to, if you want to come up and say anything at all.
This is just if you're a senior staff member, so if Taya were here, or Dawes, or anybody that carries that tag would like to say a few words, obviously being very optional. We'll come to the section leaders shortly anyway. I think we can move on, Moz.
Copy that.
So we've got the prize pool here. We skimmed over that. So we're now on the present the plan for deployment, Mars. So we're now on the topic of presenting the deployment plan. I understand.
We've done all the prize pools.
Done all the prize pool bits. Yeah, that's all taken care of.
Copy that. Let me just grab my notes.
So rustling of papers here.
Okay, so we're going to talk about deployment and basically what's going to be coming forward for the next 4 weeks.
Well, that's an entrance.
This soldier, what can I do for you? So you've got a message for me, have you? Thank you very much. Okay, Mars, would you mind sending me that information I asked for earlier?
Copy that.
Stand by, gents. Yes, Roger, just stand by for a second, I'm getting a message. Okay, gents, let me just stand forward here. Right, that chap that just popped in there was a runner. He's handed me a military intelligence report. It's from the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation. It's from Colonel General Grenadier Bondrankenko, the commander of the armed forces in the Eastern District. It's addressed to us, Task Force RG, the Special Bodyguard Division of the Eastern District. So here are our orders. I'll read them to you live while we're in the ceremony. Attention all units. Comrades, we have received intel about PLA forces on the march to invade Russia. This is confirmed intel by Signet. The final objective of the PRC is unknown, but it is strongly believed they are marching towards the gold mines and oil fields. Our gold mines and oil fields, as in theirs. Towards the north. So they're there now. The PRC is out of money and they see our wealth as their last hope. It is estimated that the PLA army will cross the border within hours. From what the intel suggests, the invading force is being spearheaded by recon infantry and followed by motorized and armored units. Though the weather is in favor for us now, the PLA Air Force is expected to assault as well as cover for the main force. We've been invaded before, but they're yet to find a decent match for our strength. Task Force RG, together with the National Border Guard stationed with you, the moment is yours. Prepare your defenses, oil your weapons. Stock up on vodka and fight those PLA forces with the full wrath of a Russian soldier. Hold the lines as long as possible, but when the threat of being overrun becomes too great, fall back towards the north and await reinforcements. We fight the PLA on our terms. And it's signed by the General. Good luck, comrades. Captain Mars, based on this new intel that we've just received, would you like to address the task force and perhaps make us ready? Apparently those forces are only 2 hours out. Thank you.
Copy that. Alright, gather around, guys. So we know
Bunch
the
of
enemy...
gentlemen, the ceremony's over. Ceremony is officially over. Thank you very much for your time. We're now in operations. We've got enemy 2 hours out from our position. We're going to start preparing defences. Listen up to the captain.
So we know the enemy are inbound. They're hit imminently, and they're approaching from the southeast, looking to overrun this entire area. So it's time now that we build some defences. Alright, section leaders, stand by. So we're going to build some defences in 4 locations to try and hold the enemy back. First location is going to be Avdon, grid 015028. Second location is going to be the bulge in the river to our east, grid 023016. The third is going to be an outpost at 017022. And we're going to put a fallback position a little bit further across the river at 013019.
Please could you repeat the first of the 4 grids? Please repeat.
Yeah, first of the 4 grids was 015028 Avdon.
Roger, thanks.
So Talon, if you can get us boxes, we do have boxes behind us, I believe. Yeah, the large boxes have sandbags in, and each one has a heavy machine gun. If you could deliver boxes to 3 of the grids, to grid 015028.
Yeah, check.
017022.
017022, roger.
And 023016.
023316, 3 times machine guns to those locations, roger.
Last grid was 023016.
023016, thank you.
Copy that.
Gentlemen, as I understand it, these preparations and defences will be what we're using in our first mission. So whatever we achieve this evening will be carried over to the first mission within our operation of deployment.
Yep, exactly. So make them good, make them sturdy. You know what direction the enemy's coming from, so make them logical as well. So if you're setting up the defences at number 3, 023016, there is a raised road there. Make sure you're north of that raised road. Take advantage of any of the scenery around you, any of the defile or any natural obstacle that you can get to increase your chances of defending this area. So the 2 of these are fairly open, one of them's a town. The last location we're going to defend is between the factory at 009017 and a small hamlet at 013019. This will be like a fallback line, just south of our current FOB. So Gambler, I want you to deploy to location 1, Avdon, location 2, which is the bulge to the east, and effectively location 4, which is between the factory and the small hamlet. Location 4, make sure your guys are loading up the sandbags in one of the vehicles, and the machine gun. Make sure they're putting some sort of decent fortifications there. Vegas, I want you at point 3. Build defences there. It looks like a fairly decent location for having good eyes over most of the AO and approaching forces coming in from the southeast.
Copy.
There is vehicles here for Gambler use. There's the 2 Helios for sling loading as well. Any questions? Alright guys, let's move out, let's get sorted, get to your positions, wait for your boxes. As soon as they're there, start setting up your defences.
Blackout, if you're here, let's meet by that hip just so we can brief on who's doing what task.
Guys, you're not going to be part, so everyone from Preston currently move over to barracks because lots will probably want to have a chat with us.
Southwest, come on.
Gambler radio, check channel 1148.
Lima Charlie.
This is Blade, Lima Charlie. Yeah, guys, if you go over to one of the barracks over there, one of the doors open, I'd suggest the middle one over there. Everyone but me and Tristan.
Lima Charlie.
Give me a check on our...
Guard 3 past region 3, major check.
Right, got this. Fetch it. But let's make sure. find out where we're going and which vehicle.
Sure.
Radio check.
Take your shit.
This is Blade Lima Charlie.
Good.
No.
Yes,
Helios.
Okay.
Okay.
But my radio's not working. Can hear me over?
Yes, there'll be
Yeah,
a
I hear
drop
you.
in there. I believe it's pretty much just sandbags and a heavy machine gun.
Right,
So
the radio goes on to
on the mission, you will
unused
have
for.
explosives, so we will
Okay,
probably
we just
relocate
make
you
sure
to blow the bridges
without
at some
the
point
beats
as
this
well, so
time.
just bear that in mind. But that position
stand
3
by.
will be your
Take the guys
base
over
position
to
1.
the barracks.
Guys,
over
if you
there,
don't have your helmets on already, then
quick,
please make sure they're on.
kit check.
As soon as you're ready.
Find out which vehicle we're taking when we're moving.
Probably one of us will end up in the city to the south, and the other one will probably be somewhere.
Arrow, move out west.
Good hunting, boys.
We will have to
And I'll do a lot, just come to.
act on ourselves, like without
That
help
was-
from the others. So.
Alright, guys. What we
Green
doing?
helmet.
Gambler Cutlass.
Well, we're waiting for our COs.
Receiving, send.
Sorry,
Copy.
Where do you want Cutlass to deploy to?
Those boxes.
Hold.
Just gather around on me to begin with.
Where is he?
I think this is him. Oh, no, it's not.
Gambler Cutlass, what you're looking.
You good?
I will be in a minute.
Currently in front of the barracks buildings.
Using a vehicle?
Probably we'll use the Gambler vehicle. But we need our
1 minute.
Sorry, I just thought. Okay, line up.
Nobody has my ammo.
Tools. Guys, just get out of the building and over here.
Alright, everyone check your equipment, get your helmets back on.
Oh yeah.
Make sure your bandages and everything are in your backpack.
Do you want everyone around?
Yep.
Direction west of you.
I'll be here.
Okay, let's do radio checks. Abrams. Abrams, this is Icarus, I'm getting 5 by 5, out.
Hey, bro, this is Marok 303 channel 1 radio check over.
Icarus, was that actually to ask you to radio check clicking anatomy?
Okay, boys, go around.
Maddock, this is Icarus, are you 5 by 5, out. Perkins.
This is Perkins 343 red check.
Okay, right.
Perkins, I can't
Gather
hear
around,
you.
boys, gather around.
5 by 4, out. No, it's not. It's cracking a bit.
Yep.
Okay, right. Roll. Right, squad numbers. What are the numbers?
6 strong.
Blade 9.
Okay.
Arrow 7.
And 2 medics.
Okay, right. Blade, you're going to Charlie. Arrow, Cutlass, you are going to Alpha. We've got slightly more men, so it should be easy if you guys hold the town. Lau, you're going with Alpha. Who's the other medic that we've got?
Leo.
Williams?
Leo.
Leo, okay. You're going with Blade to Charlie.
So Leo is going with Blade to Charlie.
Yep.
Okay.
What have we got transport-wise?
Careful,
Then-
light vehicle.
How many can the trucks take?
Can
Alright,
Well,
one truck each.
Loctor, question?
Yep.
Can we, as a medics, take 2 vehicles, like me 1, Leo 1, load it up with some medical stuff in case other fails, or maybe there'll be some other medical help somewhere else help needed, so you can move with the vehicle.
I think you're better off establishing a static CCP defended by the squad that you're with. I don't think it'll be safe for you to be driving around in the vehicle.
Okay, copy, no vehicles then.
Okay, get your gear, get some resupply into the boxes. I'll coordinate and get Talon to bring you the static defences in. Take your squads out now, get to your positions, find good overwatch The defences on the ground are down to you. So, go.
Solid copy. Let's go.
Ah, comrade. Who's it? There are some boxes.
Leo, disregard the
Okay,
last
good, grab my
loading
transport.
up.
Looking good, Gambler,
I
looking
knew shit was
good.
going down when I did run out of state.
Beats fine. Right.
Looking good,
Let's
Helios.
get in a column. Abraham, look, beats fine. I'm gonna move east towards you.
Second that dude ran out of state.
Extra ammo. Otherwise, it seems pretty stocked up, other than morphine and the like, which I've just stocked it up with.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Point blank, transport people
Cutlass, we're gonna take the first vehicle.
Gambler, this is Blade. Gambler receiving.
Blade, we can either take one truck, one Humvee, or both.
Just take the truck.
Disregard.
Solid copy, taking truck.
Gonna take a truck.
Oh.
Actually, can those have guns? Guns on. So how many can Humvee take?
9.
Where's locked guns?
Hang on.
Gambler, or hold for a second.
Hold.
We'll take.
Okay, Arrow take one Humvee, Cutlass take one Humvee, Blade split your forces between two. That way you'll have 2 mobile vehicles in each section.
Okay, so we take 2 Humvees.
Arrow copies out.
Right, Cutlass, we're gonna...
Bill on. Which vehicle are you guys using?
They're better off. Like now that I've had a look at them, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll load them up with medical supplies when we actually get there.
Do you want us to load them up with ammo as well, Octo? Or would you rather wait?
Ninja, radio check.
Okay, Arrow on me, confirmation, move right now.
Don't think he heard you.
Lima Charlie. Sargento, radio check.
Locked.
Lima Charlie.
Yep.
Tweets, radio check.
Rolling. Driving Veget?
Nope.
I'm in the cockpit.
Copy, Callum. Let's get out of here, carefully.
Copy.
To the front, right? You're at 2.
There's Russians in the there we go.
Gamma medic, this is Arrow, we're standing by, wait for you to board, over.
BJ Alpha.
Copy that, on my way to my... AFK 1 Mike.
Should I make a ride up ahead?
Big junction.
Copy. This is Blade, we're moving to objective.
Cutlass on the move. Right turn 100 meters.
Turning right.
Right, Cutlass. You heard it. There's enemy behind PLA. Defenses now. And those defenses should be getting some sandbags, machine guns.
Gamma Sarah, we're moving to objective, over.
Where we can place them down. With the
Were we supposed to grab any resupply, or
Gamblers are going to be inbound as well.
Supply will be transported.
Copy, roger.
Any enemy expected today?
No, they should be arriving. Park the truck at the. Go from there.
Copy that.
Cutlass all out. South.
This is Blade, we've reached objective Charlie, settlement now.
Can get some eyes on top.
Lau, I'm going to try and...
Should we be looking for an LZ for the...
Apologies, wrong channel.
Have a good LZ.
I'm gonna check the road southeast real quick.
Gamble, this is Blade.
Receiving.
This is Blade. What is current doctrine on using possible civilian buildings? We've got one near our position that would be very defensible if we're allowed to use it.
Helios, this is Angry Bird. There's Sergeant Dools asking you to come church.
Might not have enough bandages.
Here he is. He's still his own job. How you doing, mate? So you've obviously established on the southeast MSR there. So we're going to take the northern road in this position. Can you get your eyes on that second story of this building? One of these buildings looking down there.
Yeah, that's a... well as the building to...
Oh yeah. I got 3 floors. Yeah, it has. One got a window on the other side. Nice. Perfect. Okay.
About bunker at the end of the road.
Yeah. Do you want to create a fallback point for our 2 squads just in case it kicks off? Lau, where are you setting up? Just here?
I need some kind of a defense where you guys set it up,
you
because
need
I
to get back a little bit, I think, mate. Behind the church, at least, northwest side.
So where you guys are being held, because I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Well, between us, we're going to hold this MSR here, going down to the southeast, and the northern one.
Okay, both. Okay, so basically it's best if I just hold out at the Alpha marker, so somewhere there. I'll
Yep.
probably use the compound to the southwest of this marker. Maybe these walls are pretty decent. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So something like this.
Wall perimeter there. That's not too bad actually.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll probably be sitting inside there. I might move into the house when the fire comes in, but yeah, basically you can leave all the casualties in front of it.
Okay, and Helios, if it gets really bad, then we'll pull back in line with basically the CCP. Pull
Do we have
guys back there? Well, I'll still hold the northern road. You hold the southern road.
Do we have any?
We'll take it from there.
Any sandbags? Do we have any sandbags?
Stuff's coming in.
Okay.
Talon bringing it in.
If there's enough of them, I might reinforce that wall or something. But yeah, if there'll be enough of them. All right, I'm gonna call it in where I'm being held up.
Are you done with this vehicle, Lyle?
It has most of the medical supplies. If you
okay, you take it then, mate. You take it.
All right.
Helios, do we
gonna make a wall of it.
Any mines and some type of explosives?
Sorry, Port, say again.
Do we get mines? Mines.
We'll hold off from explosives for now.
Oh.
Check in with Gambler what the policy.
Okay.
Like will be like that around the CCP.
Yeah.
That right, that is taking the southern side, the area, the MSR. Arrow will be taking the north MSR. There will be a CCP.
Hello, Arrow, this is Talon and Ib about to deliver to a crossroads near a church. Is this you on this net, over?
Talon, this is Arrow on 1.8, channel 1, over.
Roger, you next to the church, you in the south, over. Alpha, location.
Talon, that is Cutlass, be free to drop a crate there. Over.
Roger, out to you, Cutlass, this is Talon dropping a gun pod crate with sandbags in it next to the church now, over.
Talon, sir, be advised, we have the northern MSR, if you get any more crates, over.
Right, now the healer.
Acknowledge reference northern MSR, I'll just go and double check that. Out to you, Cutlass. Talon, many thanks. That's 1 times gun and sandbags crate drops. Switching nets. Out.
Arrow going to be covering over.
That the lock comes. So we'll be taking covering the southeast. There is a 2-story building right behind us. Southeast. Might have some good eyes. The enemies start approaching. There is a building I saw directly south of us. One scene of it's got.
I'll check that now.
Can check in a second.
Which one?
South. One cord is now entering.
Well, you have good visual.
Do we have to cover that eastern bridge at all?
Arrow is
Affirmative, the house got windows on both sides.
Arrow, this is Talon. We've got a hip and bounce your location. Please move away from the landing site of it.
The barn down to the...
Arrow copies.
Not bad.
Roger.
lastly, we still like to set up, unless someone has a suggestion. 6030, the black dot, the MG nest over there.
It's the grey building at the end of the road to the east.
Anyone had any more better suggestions? I think the view is pretty.
Yeah. What about the bridge?
Talon, this is Aaron. Do you need our grid coordinates over?
There's a barn to the southeast, which has kinda good vision on the field and the road.
Yeah, I guess yeah, they look black dot.
There's another box coming.
I don't know. I passed on that one, but I don't know. The end of the road might be pushing too far south.
Supply drop coming. You may want to come here a little bit. Oh, never mind.
Cutlass, this is a hip dropping south side of the junction. Be careful, civilian car to your north, over.
Would Farmer Hill to the south be any...
copies. Any chance you can drop the crate near Harris location on the bridge?
Stand by.
Talon, this is Gunman Medic 1, disregard the civilian vehicle, using it as a cover.
Cutlass, this is the hip, he's just dropped a crate on the crossroads. Say again location, do you want us to pick it up and drop it and over?
Well, Cutlass, are you?
Copy that, Cutlass. We're coming around it over.
Talon, Cutlass, disregard.
This is Talon acknowledged. We can move it if you want us to, dudes. We're here, so just let us know. We'll move if required.
Copy that, Talon. Appreciate that. The move it north about 150 meters near the bridge, over.
Roger, picking up southernmost crate, moving forward north 150 meters nearer the bridge. We'll get it as close to the bridge as we can, but out of immediate tactical line of fire. Over.
Our copy, Sam.
So they're just going to pick up the crate and deliver them towards Zero. On the other hand, we're going to stack up on sandbags. You guys will need to pick up the MG as well. There should be two backpacks in it. One for the gun, one for the tripod. Now we're going to build this speed.
Copy.
Do we need roadblocks somewhere?
We can form a roadblock.
Yeah, it's only 30 sandbags.
Helios, is Farmer Hill too far to the south? Is it untenable, or...?
Yeah, it's too far. We're gonna hold the town of Edford. Slow.
Cutlass, this is hit. We're dropping this crate near the bridge. Need some direction on this channel, over.
Do you need some help building?
Talon, this is Arrow. I'll watch you. Stand by. Near the building.
Please confirm we're okay here. Just tell us if we're in a bad location, over.
Copy that. No, it's a good location. Just make sure you're clear.
Roger. Wait.
You're clear. Okay, 1 meter.
Yeah.
Touchdown. Solid job. Thanks. Over.
This is Talon, Roger. Leaving on it now. Many thanks, out.
Everyone has sandbags. 3 guys can you move southeast. Build up a empty nest there. Then the other 3.
Cord and I have the gun. We'll go with blue and then fall back to you.
Maybe one machine gunner in blue, I don't know.
Yeah, I can switch to.
and
Sorry, sure. A little bit ill. Where are the MG guys? Move!
Okay, so where do we put it?
He is at the
Helios?
corner house thing.
yes.
Do you want me to sign off on the Gambler channel? Where is the CCP, or do you guys got it? Because I think Arrow knows where it is, so...
Building directly behind the civilian vehicle.
Yeah, basically it's the building and the courtyard. Basically, if you'll be having any injured people, just bring them into the courtyard, and from there I'll be taking them rather inside, or I'll deal with them outside, depends on how many there will be. I just found this Volga and decided to use it, so yeah.
Just a...
Helios, the house you marked. Cutlass, this is Talon in hit number 1 on reaching location for the 3rd gun pod. Confirm location you want, over.
They'll be bringing in casualties, so...
Talon, Cutlass. Great. The church.
Veg, if we put it right here, maybe.
This is Talon, confirm crate near the church, any location, over.
Maybe right here.
Roger, dropping near the church. Out.
There's a new crate incoming. You can pick up some sandbags as well. Build your own defense there.
See what I can do, okay? Thanks.
Sorry, Veg, say again.
Where do you want the MG nest?
My idea was on the corner of the building. Then you have some good eyes towards the southeast. If you find a better spot,
Talon acknowledged, moving out, off this net, out.
Around the MG nest.
That's true. The thing is, though, I just feel like you have to. If you do come under fire, you're kind of stuck there unless you like escape northeast. But it's up to you guys.
I mean, that's true for every position.
Actually, we can build 2 nests and...
I think the only position is here. Right here.
are quite annoying.
Yeah, but visual on the other side of the building is worse. And every other position you can't cover the east-southeast.
Set it up here.
We can build some defensive positions around the nest. Right?
We have the sandbags. Build it.
Oh,
yeah, let's put up the G first. Oh, it's there. Is that it?
Should... Yeah, that's it.
Oh god.
Maybe
I thought it was higher.
Yeah.
Put it that ruins my idea.
Inside. Like here.
Try wrap. Yeah. It seemed to shoot forward.
Check if you can actually climb on top of the silo.
You can, but we don't have a marksman.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh my god.
You can't see shit to the southeast,
This is
right?
as far as you can rotate it, guys, from where I'm pointing now.
No, with if you get out, if you use Ace, you can drag it around, turn it around.
Can we put it on top of sandbags?
I will order.
I don't know. With the sandbags physics we saw.
Whoa. Corey, just be careful when you do that, you could kill someone. No joke.
Okay, stand away from me.
I mean, there's a belt right there. So.
It's okay? Here.
Yeah, you just want to rotate it to the right a little bit.
This is Gambler for Iron Cutlass. What's the status on your fortifications?
Gambler, this is our, we're just about 5 minutes out of finishing our defences over.
Yeah.
Gambler Cutlass, Gambler Cutlass, just start building up the defense MGs in place.
Okay, it seems pretty good now.
Look.
Anyone can trick?
Let's try this. Can I? If I put, no, can someone get in the? The one on the left is a bit wonky.
Oh.
So how many you can carry for sandbags? How many sandbags you can carry?
As many as.
Sandbags?
W.
Kirby, you want to go up the silo and prepare a defense for if there.
Yeah, I'll do.
Have fun.
What?
MG on top of.
Yeah, but I'd say just the AUR, right?
We have a second MG.
That's true.
Check if it's suitable. Down a secondary.
Sure.
Where you put it? Ordnance?
So do you actually want 2 guys up there, or just either an AUR or a marksman?
Check if it's possible to put one MG. We still have the second one.
Okay. So I guess we'll actually have to try this. So I think in theory it should be possible to put an MG up here, but you'll have to try.
Start building it up with the sandbags and defense, and
Hang on, guys. I've got a pack of cards in my top pocket.
Watch out, these things will go flying if
Yeah, where you put it on?
Yeah, I'm backing away.
The other one? Okay.
Yeah, this is
Card is
looking
fine.
good. Looking good.
Rebirth move forward 2 steps.
Okay.
This is much more sensible.
I don't
Close to the door. Go inside if you get an overrun.
Very
good.
There, we'll put it in the middle of the road.
Yeah, they put it about 50 meters away from the
Pretty
door.
much lined up now.
Okay,
I know where I want
Hi,
to be.
Roller. Send your message, Gambler.
So Helios, just while Mars is
Yeah,
busy,
we're they're going to get a
you see what happened?
surprise
The collision on
when
the
we go back their way.
So
Say again?
I'm saying the collision isn't on these
Gambler,
things,
go
so
to
you already
check
know
if
that
it's
you just need to
available.
put the
If not,
outline
someone
down,
will
and
need to pop
you
back
will then
and
come in
collect them
and fill in whatever's necessary. So we'll simulate based on your kind of outline of all the sections where the objects are going to be. So when you do that, you know, just enhance it a little bit and simulate a bit of what time is spent on it. Put aside all of this buggy sandbag and things. Thank you.
Helios, be advised you can't
He's working
deploy
on,
sandbags up on the silo, doesn't give the option.
Yeah, so you want to that church is a nice spot for the Alamo.
Our Alamo
Secondary
is
fallback.
just behind the church. There, and Lauer set up his CCP there.
Nice. Nice.
Is hey mate.
Some fortifications in that church courtyard and stuff would be really nice.
Late in the Charlie market. Just wanted to ask let us
Just get him
Helios?
down angry and then
But let's just make sure you have the basic outline. We'll
Helios, I think this is like your vehicle. Would you like to use it as a cab as well, or just set a blockade with it, or?
we'll use it as our getaway vehicle.
Okay. Do you want me to put it somewhere? Because
just at the church, maybe in a.
Okay, leave it as a church. Okay.
Thanks, Lau.
Where it was. Okay, no problem.
Get your Excel.
Yeah, you need to set. You can actually lie down.
I updated my profile, but it's not working for some reason.
I think Tristan was sorting it out. Have a word with him. He's fixing all the XMLs at the moment, so.
So if you see like if you some people put them down like this where they overlap, kind of you see what happens.
It's really weird. I'm wondering if it's the
Just put
the MAJ because
just the outline.
Oh my god, see your sandbag fly out of the air and hit that guy in the head and knock him out dead.
Helios, Angry Bird, and someone else got taken down by the sandbag.
I guess there is a way to do these that they work.
Well, I think
check yourself. Make sure
the
you're
problem is when you get a lot of people on the server, because I was testing these earlier and they're absolutely fine. But I think when you get lots of people on, that's when they start updating and lagging and things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Basic outlines are needed.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
And it's just to make sure.
For fuck's sake.
Are you going to place actual sandbag wall objects as opposed to the individual sandbag?
Yeah, some nice silly ones.
Fine.
But place them where they put them. We'll be tempting to correct mistakes at that point, but we'll take photos.
What's the timing on this allotment? So are we almost done here? Are you going to do a bit of PvP or a mission after this, or is there any plan?
I'm not. Once we've done this, there will be an actual end to this. No spoilers, but there will be an actual end to this. And then, whatever the guys want to do, I'll probably chip off at that point because I'm pretty much going to go to bed.
Yeah, you get some rest, mate. Yeah, you soldiered on tonight through the cold. Look at that for timing, though. The ceremony day, bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. Time flies.
Yeah, remember the
Canvas be advised was set up by
bright-eyed, bushy-tailed showing me the Arctic Fox ceremony camp and us running around together. You were only in the community a couple of months when you made that Helios, weren't you?
Well, I think Arctic Fox, Mars.
Looking which direction?
You did some photos and stuff.
Yeah, it's a joint effort. You've done a lot of building on that one, if I remember rightly.
It's actually it's the same.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Romance, Savaji, Mars
But
and Helios.
that's why it says not Helios or an RT Productions team.
You know that I've just realised you both have like astronomical based names as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't Helios a constellation as well?
Titan of the Sun.
Exactly, Sun God.
It's also a name of a moon or something as well, isn't it? Am I wrong?
It is a name of a moon.
Oh, it is a moon.
I think so, anyway.
So Helios, you are the moon to our Mars.
This is getting
that is
a little strange.
It would have been even better if it was Aries or
We'll do a
something.
Well, Aries is Mars, isn't it?
Aries is also the is a
God of
Greek
War, yeah.
or Latin.
Yeah, exactly. They're like the same
Aries
thing,
and
aren't
Mars are one of the same, yeah, I think. Different, one is Greek and the other is, isn't it Norse or something? I don't know. Aries was around the time of Achilles, remember that as well, wasn't he?
Gambler, high roller message.
Yeah.
Is Tay on? Because
Little.
Gambler dropped off, mate.
It dropped off.
Days and
Dropped off.
Oh, did it? What,
Yeah.
disconnected?
Yeah. Steam ticket.
Okay, hopefully he's come back in.
Stahl said he would be,
Arrows, high roller on channel 1. Message.
Arrow, this Arrow, send over.
Arrow, have you completed your fortifications, over?
Arrow, this is Arrow, solid copy, over.
Copy that, Arrow. Could you proceed to fallback OP at grid 013019 and start the defences there, over?
Okay, I figured it out. We should make others.
Arrow copies, moving back to 013019.
Vegas, high roller message. Vegas, once you've sorted out Bravo and your OP, could you make your way to fallback at 013019, help Arrow sort out defences at that location and at factory end.
Gamma Medic, this is Arrow, message over. Send Arrow, this Gamma Medic 1. Gamma Medic, this Arrow, we're falling back to fallback position, over.
Unmanned bunker?
Careful. Yeah, this is gonna be another bunker here. So we got one on the other side of the road. A little U here and a U there.
That does not look safe.
What happens if I smash it?
The basic idea is to just have an outline.
We'll work through the night.
Yeah, we'll give them another 10 minutes or so to finish off the last fortifications.
Those Chinese won't advance.
Helios.
Go ahead.
Do you maybe want some outline as well? Like the side of the road, just.
I thought that was your outline.
Oh, you want it there? Okay. Okay, guys.
Look at the visuals here. You can see the crest of the road, so it's like a straight on shoot.
Are you making my sound back?
Make sure you have a
I'm making
like position.
two of them.
Yeah, that's why I like this one, because we could just run this way and that way. We're safe.
Yeah, can you drop them to the ground? I'll take them.
I'll put them in your
I think it's good.
Yeah, that's relevant.
Need a good sound track. Should we go chill here for a little while then until we're done?
Let's go up to that last one, fallback OP.
Yeah, you should have.
Who's there?
About 8 or 10
How long?
more sound tracks.
Arrows on their way, so's Vegas. That hopefully will be the last one to be built.
Oh, careful.
Everything else should be pretty much done. It's tip up there.
I'm flying little.
For position, I'll go and get the car.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we'll come with it.
Okay. I just think this thing had more of a...
One more sandbag here at least, because the gun is very exposed. This side when he's leaning to the...
Vegas to you, arrow message.
Yeah.
Vegas is arrow, send over.
Rotate this just a little bit, Veg. This is as far as...
Vegas to arrow, what is your current location?
Make sure you have visual all across the road.
Vegas arrow, we're currently at the Gambler location, moving back to the fallback position, marked on the map, stand by for grid coordinate, over.
Be careful, Cord. Don't deploy them too high. No.
Vegas arrow, we're moving back to 013019, fallback position, over. Vegas to arrow, copy that. We're currently at fallback OP, over. Arrow copies, out.
I just leave them building their stuff.
I think on top of there it might be even better.
Yeah, but you can't deploy their stuff there.
Can't do it now, but if you work over...
Yeah, okay.
Can have a look.
Helios will be worth testing if you can actually deploy the MG nest up there.
About 300.
Magic.
This is perfect, Callum. Perfect.
Like flying, I think. I think I got prop pushed. $300 meters.
Warped up in the air. Alongside the road.
So it's almost by Farmer Hill then.
Right, Cutlass looks good. Fortify this one here as a single stack of sandbag.
Wait, what? Wait!
You said we're just supposed to do the outline.
Okay, so I should build them all?
Yeah, basic outline.
That's the outline.
If I follow the outline, it's gonna be here.
All the way around. Yes, and that's for pew 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 pew.
Ah. Whatever.
Yeah, we are. We're the bestest. Stop building the shit.
Almost done.
It's gonna be a great deployment.
Can you deploy the second MT here as well?
We got a second one too. Come with me to grab the gun.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Isn't that MG too low for the FAS, the wooden one?
Yeah, I've just ordered some tripods and maybe.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you?
Sorry.
Then we have, like I said, we have two good MG. And maybe the sniper, we can...
Yeah. That's what I thought as well. And we are going west-northwest, yeah, to the cafe. What? To the cafe, and we're going to have some espresso. It is.
Espresso and 1 beer then.
Helios, is there any way that command could upgrade our tripod?
Say again?
We get a better tripod perhaps, maybe, for that MG? Or are we limited to the ground MG that we have for the other?
Can we get a higher tripod for defense?
Yeah,
depends if these are. How? How?
I suppose
Put
you're
some
right.
books on it.
I never thought.
English.
I'll make the request with.
Thank you.
It looks cool.
Okay, surely you don't want to have a point this mail. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the trees.
What about having cover all over this way? I'm not sure. But then you're open in the backs.
Yeah, because the road is already covered.
If we put up sandbags here, like the other side of the river, the road on the other side of the river.
I can carry them.
Let's.
But that's a bad thing. Let's go to bed.
Let me show you something.
I got dibs on bottom.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Right.
Are we gonna bring resupply on us when we
Are you going to show me your penis now?
cough tomorrow?
I don't know if that's a good idea, because they might flank around.
Hello, this is a Hypno with a machine gun crate at fallback OP. Confirm this is the right location, and if so, where do you want it over? Fallback OP, this is hip in the air with a Dunder's Lung crate. Where do you want the crate over?
Talon, this is Arrow. Drop in the crate just off the MSR, the north side over.
Hello Arrow, this is Talon with a crate north side of MSR. Any other indication other than north side of MSR over?
Negative, just as close to the buildings as you can get over.
This is Talon, acknowledged.
We could even knock over the bridge.
Actually, no, we're not doing that.
What if we have the MG cover the other side of the river to the east?
No, we have an element.
Okay, drop it anywhere there.
Okay.
10 meters.
We won't drive over
5.
trees
What?
in deployment because
2.
that's
Badger.
hardcore milsim.
1. 0.
Yes.
What about this position? If we put it up here?
Good job, thanks.
We have a nice angle on West Field here to the south.
Arrow, this is Talon, many thanks. Out.
Well, but the position here,
this is Talon off this net,
over the
returning
road
to
is
3.
skyline
Out.
because it's at a hill.
Perfect.
Yeah,
from the southeast. They're coming directly southwest as well. It's more likely they're coming.
So it would. I don't know. We have cover southeast, and well, we could have cover east as well, or we could cover southwest.
You can actually.
True. You could.
East.
Yeah, you could rearrange it as needed. Okay.
Gambler, Cutlass.
Gambler receiving.
Gambler, Cutlass, fin. Preparations for the defense.
Copy that, Cutlass. You are to bunker down, man your defences, and keep eyes on the surrounding area.
Cutlass copies. Out.
Well.
Vodka, блед.
Vodka at 12 in the morning, what?
How's everyone's Russian?
Perfect.
I can...
Блед, ебать.
Здоровье.
Давай.
Speak Russian. Yeah.
So you will be our liaison.
Yeah, I can translate.
You have my permission to scream stuff in Russian during the mission.
I love the Russians in Red Orchestra. Just screaming when you run into battle.
Actually,
За родину.
70% swear words using. No, when like in battles or some intense stuff, their vocabulary is 70% swear words.
Yeah,
So we'll have a full complement of our marksmen, 2 rifle. We'll have a full squad pretty much, hopefully.
So basically, we need to learn all the Russian swear words. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just go play Dota awesome.
That'd be worth it.
This is Blade to Vegas Channel 1.
And
Vegas receiving.
hopefully we'll have 9 men on the first mission.
This is Blade. If we're correct, then you're currently on the bridge to our south, or near the bridge to our south.
Yeah, me too.
This is Vegas Blade. We are currently at the fallback OP. Over.
Actually, I have
Okay, copy that. Don't worry about it.
About building some sandbags here on the other side, and have a mobile machine gun.
We
to
decided
adapt the situation.
Yeah, we decided we'll use this. We can drag it around as needed.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
No, I had
I just did something with the command skill.